Hey guys, welcome to Funky's World. Let me just show you what we're dealing with. Because it's still snowing like crazy. And we have quite a bit on the ground, although they have been working to clear the roads. I'm not sure how the roads are going to be tomorrow, but today they're pretty awful. So. Yeah, the roads look pretty awful. Even though you can see the pavement, doesn't mean much. You know, I started writing a movie in my head. And what I thought of was something like Jericho, only it would be what better place to be stored than a storage facility? Because a lot of people who believe in the apocalypse will have stored stuff for that at a storage facility. So, what if somebody bombed us and being this big, almost apocalypse, and a bunch of people were stuck at a storage facility? You know, people who bought storage units, a couple of people who were at their own units. Putting away whatever. You know, and I'm thinking the owner was a single mom with a couple of teenagers who bought the facility because it came with a house, and they start making a list of the things that they need, and they go into the most recently put in storage units by her records, and they start pulling out the things that they need. The food, which is not supposed to be stored, but inevitably it is. The radios, batteries, generators, which people do store. And they start going into ones that are older, getting things like toiletries and stuff like that that don't really go bad. Every gas can they can find. Going out, finding a gas station, filling it up, filling up their trucks, and coming back to the facility, and then the code has been changed so nobody can get in. They're safe as a group in the facility with the gate code changed and locked. And they can eventually build homes out of some of the bigger units. Because they'd all go check on their homes, but nobody would be there. And there's no power. But they have all the generators that they need at the storage facility. And they're protected from looters and stuff by the gate code. I think that would be cool for a premise for a movie. Let me know what you think. Today, we are going to do that genealogy video I alluded to yesterday, and we're going to do my bedroom closet. I've got to find that book. And I've got to get that closet cleaned. People are out today. Ugh. No, thank you. So, we're going to do that first, then we'll do the genealogy. So yeah, let me know what you think of my premise for a movie. It's sort of like Jericho, but it's got a lot more stuff, ability to survive, stuff like that. And I'm thinking they put metal all along the gates to give themselves a walled community. And where the gate code goes, you put a piece of metal you can move, make a slide. You're going to have all the tools that you need as well, right inside what will become that community. I mean, I can't think of a better place to be if there was an apocalypse. You know, in times past, they might have said the Russians dropped a nuclear weapon. But now it would probably be like North Korea or Iran or something, would be the premise of a movie dropping a nuclear weapon on us. I don't think Iran would get this far, but I think that, unfortunately, North Korea could. And I think that they would also have radios, so they would know what parts of the country were hit and all of that. And certain big cities will have been hit, which will impact the whole areas around them. But they're in Florida. Like, we'll say like Jacksonville, so they're kind of further down, so it stays warm pretty much all the time, so heat is not an issue. I was going to do Southern California, but that's a target. South Florida's not really a target. So. And I'm thinking, that my characters could be caricatures of storage buyers that I know of. I would give them different names, but I would give them some characteristics. You know, and they'll be worried about their families on the outside, and sometimes their families will find them and be allowed into the community. they can leave to go to a nearby gas station to refill gas cans for generators, because it's not going to cost them anything, because everybody has left or died. Most of the people have ran off to other parts of the country that might not have been hit. So that's my idea. I'm going to write it down and refine it. I enjoy doing that. Come up with a whole scenario. Like I said, the idea spawns from Jericho a little bit, which was mine and my father's favorite show to watch. I think it was 3 seasons. And then they canceled it, and we're like, you gotta be kidding us. How could you cancel our show? And I don't think I could watch it without him. But yeah, this idea so thank you so much for being here. Again, please stay safe. Don't go out there if you don't absolutely have to. It's horrible. And the cars are moving pretty darn slow. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please subscribe. We're trying to get to 300 by April 9th. And we're going to go do my bedroom closet. The first thing I want to do is get everything cleared out so I can get in there easily with you guys. And I may take everything out of it and throw it on the bed. That might be the easiest thing to do before I bring you in. So, I will see you shortly. Bye guys. God bless you.